Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of the samurai, Japan's legendary warriors who have captured imaginations worldwide. Today, we explore their history, culture, and lasting impact, from their origins to their legacy today. The word samurai means one who serves. The samurai didn't start as elite warriors. In the late Heian period, around the 10th century, Japan was fragmented. Local clans hired skilled fighters to protect land and enforce law in remote provinces. But these warriors were far more than simple soldiers. These were the early warriors who later became known as samurai. As the central government weakened, these warriors gradually became military leaders. By the Kamakura period, 1185–1333, they ruled as Japan's dominant force. The rise of the shogunate, a military dictatorship led by the shogun, formalized the samurai as Japan's ruling class. Bushido was not just about fighting. Bushido was not just a code. It was a way of life, but also about loyalty, honor, courage, and self-discipline. These rules emphasized absolute loyalty to the master, honor in all actions, dedication and sacrifice, courage and self-discipline, and finally, haragiri, spoku, to maintain honor. Samurai were obligated to live by this code even if necessary, preferring death to dishonor. Bushido was inspired by Zen Buddhism, Confucianism, and Shinto beliefs. A true samurai was expected to behave with honor and dignity in peace and war. Even after death, his honor had to be maintained. Contrary to popular belief, most samurai did not fight every day. Their lives included practice martial arts and strategy, study calligraphy, poetry, and literature, administering local lands, serving at court or in administrative roles. Education began at the age of 5, a combination of martial arts and cultural instruction. They even learned tea ceremony, poetry, and diplomacy. Gradually, the samurai, especially during the Kamakura and Muromachi periods, became a military ruling class whose influence extended beyond the battlefield into politics and society. One of the most recognizable characteristics of the samurai was their weapons, especially the katana, a curved, sharp sword that symbolized their honor and skill. In addition to the katana, they also carried a shorter sword called the wakizashi. Together, these two swords were called daisho, which indicated the warrior's social status and identity. Yomi, traditional Japanese longbow. Yari, long spear. Naginata, long-bladed weapon used by female warriors. Samurai were skilled in arts such as kenjutsu, swordsmanship, kyujutsu, archery, and horsemanship. Battles were fierce, but samurai fought with precision, dignity, and strategy. Zen and the warrior mind refers to the concept of merging Zen Buddhist philosophy with the disciplined mindset of a warrior, emphasizing the attainment of a state of mental clarity and unwavering focus that enables instinctive action and effortless mastery in many aspects of life, not just combat. This approach combines mindfulness and awareness with physical and mental training to cultivate inner strength. Many of them practice Zen Buddhism, which helped them maintain calm and focus amidst the chaos of the battlefield. Being calm in chaos, accepting death, focusing on the present moment. This thinking was the basis of their mental and behavioral discipline, both on the battlefield and in life. Meet some of the legendary figures. Miyamoto Musashi, an unrivaled swordsman who is said to have never lost a duel, author of the Book of Five Rings. Tomoe Gozen, a fearless female warrior in the Genpei War. Oda Nobunaga, a warlord who unified much of Japan. Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Tokugawa Ieyasu, shoguns who shaped Japan's political future. Their stories were a mix of strategy, tragedy, and triumph. In feudal Japan, women known as onabugeisha or onamusha were trained in martial arts and actively participated in battles, serving as warriors alongside their male samurai counterparts. They were skilled in the use of weapons like the naginata and were responsible for defending their homes, families, and honor during times of conflict. While the image of the samurai is often associated with men, These female warriors played a significant role in Japanese history. A traditional samurai outfit, or yoroi, consists of layered clothing and meticulously crafted armor. Key components include a helmet, kabuto, face mask, mengu, chest armor, diu, shoulder guards, sode, armored sleeves, kote, a skirt-like lower protection, kusazuri, thigh guards, haidate, and shin guards, sunite. These pieces are often made of lacquered metal plates, connected by chainmail, kusari, and silk cords. Hair was a symbol of loyalty. The samurai had a special style of head shaving called chonmage. Cutting this hair at the back of the head meant leaving office or death. Western samurai? Wasn't he Japanese? William Adams, an English sailor, arrived in Japan by ship in 1600. He impressed Tokugawa Ieyasu so much that he was given the rank of samurai. He took a sword, landed, even got a Japanese name and a Japanese wife. He was so valuable that the shogun wouldn't let him leave Japan. William Adams became one of the most influential samurai of the Edo period, and the inspiration for the famous character in the novel Shogun. As warfare declined, the samurai entered politics. The power of the samurai reached its peak during the Edo period, 1603–1868, when Japan was in relative peace under the Tokugawa shogunate. Even during this period of peace, the samurai held a special position, serving as administrators, teachers, and guardians of social order. In 1868, Japan underwent the Meiji Restoration, a pivotal event that shifted the country from a feudal society to a modern centralized nation-state. This restoration involved the dismantling of the Tokugawa shogunate, the restoration of the emperor's power, and a period of rapid modernization and westernization. But the Meiji Restoration of 1868 marked the end of the samurai era. The new government abolished the samurai class, modernized the army, and introduced conscription. Western weapons replaced the sword. Some samurai adapted, others resisted. Rebellions such as the Satsuma Rebellion were the samurai's last gasps. The age of the sword was over. However, the spirit and image of the samurai still lives on in Japanese culture. From martial arts like kendo and judo to films, literature, and festivals, the samurai legacy continues to symbolize honor, discipline, and loyalty. Ultimately, the story of the samurai is not just about war and swords. It is about a specific moral code, deep cultural roots, and the pursuit of perfection and honor. The impact they left is still felt centuries later in Japan and around the world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating historical content.